Past leave very lucrative jobs to join government. My colleagues here will remember that I think it was during Moi's regime. There's a time we had the dream team. And these are people who actually left very lucrative positions in government to come and serve. I mean, in the private sector to come and serve government. And so government can afford any expert that it may want. I mean, the kind of money, the kind of loss that we are seeing through e-citizen, of course, is something that, I mean, if we were to save these funds, then we can afford to pay anybody, any expert, and I believe DK should be able to agree with me on that one, that unless there's a deliberate plan by government, you know, to have this particular platform operated by a private operator, you know, you cannot tell us that we are having a private operator because government does not have does not have experts. Government can even employ the owners of this particular platform to come and serve in government. And so I think that is something that I would differ very strongly with DK. Again, when you look at this ownership, and I remember we discussed this matter here, Fred. I don't know whether you remember. There's another time we discussed it here, and I remember that time CS Rocco being member of Parliament for Mbeere North was here. And I raised an issue because that time the Standard had actually even given the names of those that operate this particular platform, because it's operated by several companies. I've just Googled, and there is Webmasters Kenya Limited, there is Pesaflow Limited, there is Olive 3 Media Limited, and what the Standard that time, I may not remember the date, but the Standard had actually names of the owners of these particular companies. And there was one, I don't remember, there was one name that raised our eyebrows here. At that time, I think somebody like Dorothy Kiprono, who was actually, somebody sent me an SMS, if you can remember, and told me that that particular lady was a close relative of somebody very highly placed in government.
Allegations that were not proven.
It was an allegation. That's why I don't want to mention names. And so I think, and I agree with DMM that e-citizen did not come with President Ruto.
I think
we must just you'll have your time.
That's why I clarified that those were allegations that were not proven.
Yes,
so we will not take them seriously.
Please let him have his time.
He's mixing up the LD system and the e-citizen. Dorothy was in the LD system. That's why he was mentioned.
Well, we look at it. Don't worry, DK. We look at it. You are interfering in my line of thinking. So I was just about to say, now see, this is what I call bad manners. You should have waited now because you have interfered with my...
Once you recollect yourself...
So anyway, what I was trying to say is that I agree with him that this system did not come with President Uhuru Kenyatta. I mean, President William Ruto. It is true. E-citizen was there even before President Ruto took the reins of office. But then the question that you had raised here is, after the revelation that this system is not serving us right, why is the president still insisting on continuing with that? I think DK had not arrived by that time. And that then becomes the question that yes, this is not a system that the president brought. But then under his reign, it has been revealed to be a system where we are having some pilferage of public funds. Why insist on continuation of the same? And I think he's right when he says that was a health system. Yes, he's right. I've remembered it was SHA system, not this particular one.
Right.
Maybe